You can see all the goats and the lake behind me. It's one of my favorite spots. And this deck is called Earth Warriors Oracle Deck. And I wanted to read the first sentence of the back because it'll help you understand if it's for you. It says, "A new world is being born. It is founded upon love and higher consciousness, instead of fear, hate, and greed. This new world is gaining ground, becoming stronger, yet it also needs its protectors during this time, its precious and important time of birth." And it goes on. So this card is for the people that understand this is a new time that we're heading into, and the protectors and the healers. I think that you all have already felt the call to step forward, but it is your time. And I wanted to offer you this simple reading and pull a card for you today. So the question I have today is, for those that are feeling that call, for those stepping into their power, or those that have been in their power, what's a card that they can have for today, for this season of life? Oh, wow. Okay, this one jumped right out. I'm going to save the image because I want you to hear the whole thing. So I'll reveal to you this image at the end. It says, "Sweet paradox of empowering grace," which grace is a beautiful word always, but right now I think grace is super important. Not only for ourselves, but when you see other people trying to make these changes and they're still holding on to parts of this old frequency and they're trying to go through it, it can be hard. I know many of us have gone through that and still go through that in ways, different areas of our life. And grace allows us to say, you know what? We're trying. This is new. And it's not always easy. So let me read to you what this one's all about. "When the mind says no, but the heart leaps with joy, we are ripe for a transmission of empowering grace. The sweet paradox is that the more impossible the situation appears to be, the more we are supported through grace, and our divine success manifests swift and complete. Let the faith of the heart overcome doubt." Let the faith of the heart overcome doubt, yes. "Allow your mind to be filled with wonder at the unlimited power of the divine, and you shall bear witness to sacred manifestation." That is very, very aligned with what I've been up to this week, which is really wild. It's been all about manifesting and trusting the divine, letting go of those doubts. I think sometimes because some of these paths are new, we sit there and we say, is that really what I'm being called to do right now? Because I don't see that. But we have to return to that place of a childlike wonder. When we're a child and we have that imagination, we don't always start to doubt so fast, and we just let that thought roam. And I think that the imagination of a child right now is very needed. That feels pretty good. Let me make sure there's nothing else in this that I want to give to you today. That Quente. I don't want to mispronounce it. It says, "The sky jewel of the Andes brings you hummingbird, who bears the soul medicine of spiritual grace, the evolution to conquer any obstacle, and the extraordinary power of the heart." I've heard a lot of people talk about fifth dimension is very heart-based. And I think a lot of things we're heading is heart-centered. It's less about the ego. It's more about what can we do to make this a more inclusive space, and a space of sustainability, a space that puts the collective first. Because as you see behind me, this grass, this lake, the sky, we're not at a lack of abundance at any time. Like, the fact that I can just come out here for free, spend the whole day here, we are a very, very blessed people. And I put the intention that anyone hearing this can see that in your life this week. You can see those blessings, and if you're asking for it to come in, I ask that comes in for you, just to remind you. I think this next season, heading into spring, at the time of making this, is going to be beautiful. There's been a lot of good seeds planted of people that I know that are healers, that are doing the work, that are protectors. And we've got each other's backs, and we got this planet's back. as we return to that place. I have a lot of love for you all, and I wish you lots of love and lots of grace. And as promised, I'll show you the card now. You can see the hummingbird on there. So anyone seeing this video, may you be firmly standing in your power right now. May you be empowered to walk forward in this season. May you have grace for yourself and everyone in your path. I do these every Sunday if this is your first time seeing me, and check out the rest of the channel. See what resonates with you. Take care.